Hello, and welcome to another episode of City Skylines, Los Palmos, the greatest city in the world. We are recording this for you again, back here with your host and builder, the Immaculate Tortoise. I'm just waiting for the game to load, and we'll go from there. So far I've made some steady progress with the game. We've built some more communities, more diverse. It's not structurally organized in a way that's efficient to the game, but again we're going straight off the game's own settings, where you start off with a small amount of money and only a few things are available to you, and you've got to go from there. So this is what we have built so far, which is not too bad, to tell the truth, but again, it's a city, right? So it has its problems, and here we are so far. Last time when we finished here, we finished at this point here, and I've decided that I'm gonna buy this grid here. Maybe I should buy this grid over here. If I buy this grid here, I can put the port right there. Very tempting actually, because I want a sufficient line for the port, which was problematic for us last time, because it's causing issues for our citizens, because it's right close within. It's very close to the citizens within the noise level. So if we were to put it here, maybe, again we're thinking maybe if we buy this here, if we buy this grid here, it can be very close, and we can build more here. So it's very difficult to make the choice here. If I unlock all of this, it's right next to the highway, so I don't really get much opportunity to build. But if I unlock this one, I've got all of this excess land here, with railway going through there. But then if I unlock this grid here, I've got a beach. Okay, not now. Turn off. Oh boy, that was loud. Loud notification. In the last episode, we only played 15 minutes because we were a bit short on time. But on this one, we've got up early and we're straight into it. So I think airport, nice. We unlocked an airport. I like that. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna buy this grid here. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I should be able to connect the port to the port line, which was going across here. Again, if we see, look over here. Boy, I've become really good at this, speaking and playing this game. Compared to episode 1, when I didn't really know what to say. I'm getting better. So here's our issue. We want to connect to this line here. And if we buy that grid there, yeah, it should connect. So cool, we'll buy that grid. And on top of this, we've unlocked an airport. So fingers crossed, let's see this happens. Cool, there we go. Now we've got that extra grid there, and we've got all of this excess space there to build. On top of this, again, we've got the airport to build, which I'm going to build here next to the railway, which I've decided. But 3 minutes in, let's see whether this is close. So we want to build show line. What do you mean show line? Oh boy. I think thanks a lot. What? But again, what's the issue here? Oh, show line. Nothing's the issue. Nothing is the issue. Now we want it as close as possible. Cannot. About there. Okay. Okay, now with them whining, excuse me. Then I have to complain about the noise. Not bad, because now, straight from a little high-rise commercial zone to the harbor. Gonna give it some double laners, ongoing and oncoming traffic lanes, 2 lanes. Okay, and then connect it here. Cool, there we are. And then That was one thing I never really liked about City Skylines, is like something as important as a harbor, you get this little small road here, which is not very efficient for traffic as per se, but I'll go this way. Now the next thing to buy, of course, is the airport. What? I thought we unlocked the airport. Kidding me? I thought we unlocked the airport. Planes, new service, planes. Airport, new buildings. But how come we cannot buy an airport? 60,000, okay, fair enough. There's me thinking we unlocked. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, oh, fair enough. Milestone. What was that milestone we got to? So when we get to 60,000, we get this airport. What milestone was that? Colossal City. Okay, so we get nuclear power plant, harbor, bus hub, floating cafe, and that's it. With a grid. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not complaining. I understand. Now we need to connect some electricity to this. Cool. Okay. There's me thinking I can build or put the airport there, but I can't. And then I've got all of this oil here, but I'm gonna start drilling oil here. Okay, time, we're 6 minutes in. 6 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna try to be conscious of time here. What's it like playing City Skylines for 20 minutes? It's 20 minutes every episode. It's a bit disappointing, because when you get into the momentum of things, you realize you run out of time. But then, like, say you've decided you're gonna build this thing, or you've built something new, and then you've ended on that episode, and then you come back and then you go straight back to that thing that you built. That feels good. That feels really good. It's like you pick up from where you left. So that's the benefit of it. But like I said, it's very disappointing, because once you get into things like here, I could be building, and then I've got no more time left, and then I have to leave it right there, come back tomorrow. But you got to be patient with these things. You got to be patient. You need consistency, and you need some faith. You got to be consistent with this, so it's more rewarding. And over time, we've racked up almost, how many episodes now of this? 30 episodes. It would be nice if people actually engaged in this, said hello, subscribed, and helped us grow the channel. But we are patient. We're not trying to rush anything. Patience is the key. So we are gonna build, unfortunately, oil wells. This is all rich in oil, and we are gonna build. It kind of reminds me when I was going on holiday and we flew to the Middle East. We flew to I believe it was Qatar or something, and you could see all the oil wells and whatnot from high in the sky. So it was quite interesting to see that in real life. And of course, it is a beautiful place out there. They've done a phenomenal job in building all of that infrastructure, and the airport is huge, ladies and gentlemen. They've got a huge airport. It took us 20 minutes to get from one place to the other place, to get to the next gate. It was interesting. And of course, you got the uncomfortableness of trying not to miss the plane. I hate that, like trains, planes, coaches, bus rides, they're not so bad, but these are huge modes of transport, such as planes and trains, and you're trying to rush to not miss them, and you just get so anxious. Yeah, I don't like that feeling. And then once you are on the plane or the train, am I gonna oversleep? If I sleep, will I miss my stop? Just stuff like that, Yeah, so I don't really love that about traveling. It's very irritable. Okay, now we've got an issue here. Is this is gonna become very busy in a minute, because, well, first and foremost, let's grid it out. The issue that we're gonna be facing here is the road size. The issue we are going to be facing is road. And this is the only drilling that maybe we might permit in the city. But the issue we're going to be having here is the road size, because there's going to be a large amount of traffic coming to this zone. And it's just going to become overwhelming. Okay. And now next, water lines, pipelines, sewage. I'm not want to be too aesthetic when it comes to pipe layouts. I just want to make sure there's enough water in there. I don't know, today is Friday morning. Woke up feeling good. Woke up feeling good. Okay, let's put this back on. Woke up feeling good. I'm getting better at hosting and speaking in a microphone. Playing and hosting. So I think I've discovered the trick. Because normally, what I would normally do is I'd wake up and immediately turn the computer on and begin to try and have dialogue whilst I'm playing the game. But my brain, at that point, I've discovered that my brain is still waking up. But this time, I woke up very early than usual. Studying a bit, did a bit of reading, some recitments, very important recitments. And then here I am now playing this game. And the words, the vocabulary, the dialogue is coming up pretty smooth. So here, right now, we are building oil industry. I've zoned it all out to specifically designate this as an oil industry. Yeah, guys, so again, I'm very happy with the way that I'm speaking to the microphone and playing this, because it was very difficult in the first episode, but again, thanks to God, His blessings, His strength, His wisdom, you know, He's always ever present in our lives, and we should always give thanks that we wake up to see another day. We wake up to have a meal in our stomachs. We are warm. We are not sleeping outside. We should always give thanks. And I did give my thanks this morning, and here we are. He's guided me to where we are today. I am able to speak because of God. Speak clearly and fluently because of God. But anyways, guys, so here we are. Give thanks. Give thanks. Very important. Okay, so now let's see. 12 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. We are on fire with this time. I tell you what, maybe we can play this for about 30 minutes today. I've noticed the way I play this. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I upload 3 episodes. But on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's only 20 minutes. What's going on here? Oh, right. Oh, no. I've destroyed the line here. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so we've got a line here that we've destroyed. Okay, so what lines have we destroyed here? Where does the purple line go? And where did it originally go? Okay. Why did we do that? Once you destroy a line, you gotta try and find out where it goes. Purple, purple, purple. But thankfully they've got this, so you can select which line you just want to see. I want to see the purple line, so I can have an idea where I had originally plotted that route. Okay, so where did we originally plot that route to go? No, not the red line. Red. Not red. Remember, this was purple. There is this one. 14 minutes in. Yeah, it's that one. So where does it go? It goes through there. Boy, we've really messed up here, haven't we? It goes to this district here. We really have messed up here. So I do not know where this line goes. There, through there, back here, around. As long as it goes back around, yeah. I think so. I think that's the problem solved. To tell you what, we'll go for 30 minutes on here because I didn't play many minutes yesterday. I only played for 15 minutes because I was a bit slow in waking up. And you know, sleep can be very, very addictive. Here's another line that I've ruined again. Two lines were going through there. Where does the blue line go? It goes through there. It goes through there. Blue line. There's blue line through here. Where does it go? What's happened here? Sorry guys, apologies. That should alter that issue there. Blue line. Yeah. And hopefully that's fixed it. We'll do that later. I'll play for 30 minutes today. Okay, we're having issues in this town, but that's okay. That's okay. Not enough folk. Okay, now we've somehow got to join this. This is going underground. This line here. Not enough goods to sell. How can you complain there isn't enough goods to sell? If your traffic is fine, traffic is smooth. Again, you want to have a district like this. Even this is smooth. Smooth. It's almost smooth. And then we got this over here. This is a brand new industry. It's not even as bad as they make it sound. Let's see what we unlocked in here. Maybe Chip X launch site. Chip X. Ugh, so cringy. Cringy. Chip X launch site. Okay, we'll put you over here within our. We'll put you over here. Chip X. Okay, we're going to space, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to space. Chip X. Thanks to Chip X. So, what's the issue? Remember to have a look at the newly unlocked building harbor bus. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that reminder. Appreciate that reminder. Okay, don't really need to. Not too much water. There we are. 20 minutes in, we'll go for an extra 10 more minutes. What else have we unlocked here? Please don't tell me about garbage. There. What I want is this. Grand Mall. What do we need? Construct an airport. That's very important. Rocket parts made from processed iron ore research. Chip X launch site to assemble rocket. When rockets assembled, you can launch using the button on the side. Okay, fair enough. Also, it's actually a functioning building. It's not just there for show. Doesn't mean thinking it's just there for show, but it actually has functionality. Pretty cool. You are in Connect that. Give that some electricity. What are we on? 40,000 people. Cool. We understand. Now we need fire. Here's the fire station. Police. Cool. Police station. Imagine being a resident here. Immediately you can have access to all that. Bus lines going through here. Bus line going through there. There's a bus line going about just about every district. Even this one over here has a bus line. So where else? This has a bus line too. So the bus is going to every district. When I was in university, I had to play this for hours, the entire day. So it was quite something compared to now. What's the issue? Still having an issue regarding that crossroad. It's not even that bad. Look at the traffic. It's telling me crossroads and intersections that are too close to each other can cause congestion. Frequency or complex crossroads will slow down traffic, as vehicles will stop to let turning or intersection traffic cross the lane. But there's no traffic here, so I don't know. Its warning isn't appropriate right now. Issue we are having here is Neptune Media Store. Not enough customers, right? Not enough customers. Oh, again, we've not enough people. The issue we are having here no one's complaining about the oil wells, so I'm very surprised. No one's complaining about the oil wells. 22 minutes in. So I think it's time for the railway line to go underground. Got to be careful when you are doing this, because if you go outside the boundary, there's nowhere for you. So there is interesting. So there's a railway line. But what if we curve this? Quite the sound, isn't it? Make that. Okay, let's make it a shop. Shop and go. Let's send lines underneath, underground. Well, we've only got 5 minutes, and can't really build nothing in 5 minutes. So I'll leave that as it is, but many issues here, many problems with the city. Let's launch preparation. Oh, this for Bluebird heavy visitors. Cool. Can we do anything with these? I mean, there's noise over here, but we've moved away. Oh, the traffic. Buses. Oh. Oh boy, the buses really are causing an issue here. Because all the buses are waiting to use this one line. So what we can do is move one over here. Okay, I see an issue here. What if we change this to a bus lane? What happens then? Prioritize bus lanes. Let's see what happens with the bus lanes. And this should be much more smoother now. Oh, they stopped there still. Why is the police? Why is there police? Look at this. There's a bus jam. A bus queue. Traffic jam, a bus jam. My buses are just jammed up. Let's move it out. That was an easy fix. And got this bus going to pick up people within this little. No longer complaining about noise. I really complain about noise. Huh, look how different this place is compared to when we first built this place. "28 minutes. We'll fix that later. Abandoned buildings. Not enough fuel. Forest industry. Completely different to what it was like when we first built that. Okay, there we are. So you really can't do anything in 5 minutes. So we decided to play 1 minutes. What time are we on? 8:40. It is 8:40 AM over here in the United Kingdom. 8:40 AM. There we are. Last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. I know it's different. The city. Compared to what it was. Because there was huge traffic queues here. Smooth. And here. Smooth. Yeah, this is smooth. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all over the world, good afternoon, good morning, good evening to wherever you are. Thank you for tuning into this episode or part of City Skylines, the best city in the world. Hope you enjoyed our commentary, our narration of this episode. We are trying to improve here bit by bit. So again, we'll see you guys in the next episode. So if you're new to the channel, hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and let's grow this community together. And let's be part of the Immaculate Tortoise. So we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out and God bless.